Have you ever seen an ad and you were able to say, this looks like GT Bank, or this looks like First Bank, or this looks like an ad that was run by Indomie, or this is definitely a Netflix ad? You were able to, and then sometimes actually, it's not even those people that you were thinking it was. What made you feel that way was the brand colors, the vibe that you got from the ad. You know, if it's something like always pad, they're fond of using females singing and dancing, that kind of stuff. So most times if you see an ad that is starting that way, you might feel, oh, this looks like something that was run by Always. But why did you feel that way? It's because of something called the brand scent. Now, have you asked yourself, just the way that I'll be able to guess that those ads were owned by these people or run by these people, and even sometimes I'm wrong. My customers, people that see my post on social media, are they going to be able to guess that this thing is from me without seeing my name on it or without seeing my logo? That's what we're going to be talking about now.
You know, some days I wake up and I'm not sure I like my online business. I get so overwhelmed, confused, and frustrated most days. Nothing I do is working. And digital marketing is so complicated. I hate it. Is this you? Welcome to the Digital Marketing Today podcast. And this time I'm with the guru. My name is Ihoma Chukwu. Most people just call me Oma. And I'm your host for the show. Digital Marketing Today is a podcast focused on helping business owners boost their online presence and hit their sales goals back to back by providing them with actionable tips every week. All I ask is that you start taking all the necessary action in your business. I have so much to dish out. I'm interested in hearing what you think about this podcast, so don't forget to drop a comment or two. Great! Let's get into today's topic.
I don't land again, yo. Welcome to season 1, episode 10 of the Digital Marketing Today podcast. And I'm your host, Oma. And today we're going to be talking about your brand scent. Does your brand have a scent? So I'm going to start this podcast by telling you a short story to make you really understand brand scent and the impact that it can have on your brand and on your customers. So I can remember it was a long time ago. In fact, I can't even remember how many years ago, but it's been a very, very long time. But I can remember that I was in my junior secondary school and I was on my way to lesson, like holiday lessons, that particular day. So we had this neighbor, not really our neighbor though, but the guy just used to stay around. He stays around. So we met him at the bus stop as my dad was driving everybody out that morning. And my dad offered to give him a lift to his work, like to his workplace, since it was along our lane. So the guy joined us. Immediately the guy joined us, like the car just changed. Everywhere was smelling. I don't know if the guy carried 15 jars of perfume and poured on himself. It was too strong. My mom had to wind down. She said everybody should wind down. We wind down. The guy was oblivious of the whole thing. He did not even know he was even doing anything. It was like it was just his natural pattern, something he was so used to. So my mom couldn't take it, as in she's not someone that can hold something in for a very long time. So she just asked him, like she said it in Igbo, but I'm just going to say it in English. Like, why did you spray this type of thing now? Then body vex you. So the guy said, that we should not be angry, or that he actually works in a mortuary. So like, because of the very bad smell there, he now has to pour this amount of perfume on himself so that people don't even get to smell maybe the dead bodies or that kind of stuff. And my mom was like, wow, okay, no problem. Anyway, point of the story is that after the guy left, not only did we talk about that guy, we that were the kids, we used to use and tease ourselves and say, see how you're smelling like that mortuary guy. As in, we talked about it for weeks, if not months, and my dad's car smelled of that stuff for weeks. Even after it had been washed, they had aired it, the smell took a long time to leave. Is your brand scent this powerful? Is it powerful enough to leave a lasting impression on people? Like, make people remember you. They will remember you and they will say, oh, wow. Make people talk about you even days, weeks, months, years after their first coming in contact with you. Is it that powerful? That is what I want you to ask yourself. So, the brand sense from this story that I've said, I'm sure you will understand already. It's basically something that is, as in your brand is known for, something that helps you stand out. And when it comes to social media, there are 3 things that I believe will help a lot putting your brand sense into people's mind. These are things that I've used and they have worked. People have come and told me, once I see your post, I just know it's you. So, one are your brand colors. That's why you should have a brand color. That's why you should have a brand color. You should have a brand voice. And by voice, I don't mean your actual voice, like you will come out and talk like this talk that I'm talking now. I mean from your posts. Are you funny? Are you sarcastic? Are you very authoritative? Are you very business-like, straight to the point? What's your brand voice? There are some brands that if you look at their brand voice, it's like funny. And you just be like, who is handling this page? They are so funny. That's their brand voice. Sometimes it's even a business, like a serious company. But the person handling their social media is just like all about laughs. And the person... Like what you hear so far? Make sure you tag and share to a friend or two. This podcast is possible because of amazing listeners like you. Thank you for the support. Now, back to the show. Makes it fun. So, your brand colors, your brand voice, then the 3rd thing that I think will help a lot is your design and fonts. If you're making use of a particular design, a particular font, that kind of stuff, people will always be able to, as in once they just see your post, it will just ring a bell like bam 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 bam. This looks like something from DigitalBizGuru. And then they will now see orange and blue. They'll be like, oh, this is something from DigitalBizGuru. It might even be a repost. So meaning I am not even the one that posted it. So my account is not even there. My logo is not there either. But then because you have continued using this thing consistently, it has entered somewhere in your prospects or customers' subconscious. So once they just see it, they're just like, oh, this is it. Once I see an ad that has the colors red, black, and white, my mind just goes to Netflix. So that is because they have just been using it. If they use red, black, and white today, then tomorrow you see pink and blue. Then the next one you see yellow and orange. I won't be having that feeling of this looks like something they did. So your brand colors, your brand voice, your design and font are very important in helping you keep a consistent brand voice. A consistent brand sense. So your brand sense helps you build brand awareness. People are more aware of you. They are more aware of you. It also helps build loyalty, because if people are now able to recognize that this person always shows up, this person is always here for us, they get more loyal and they are more comfortable talking about your brand with other people, because they know that you have been here and you have been showing up. So in case you're wondering, how do I know if I have finally achieved a brand sense? At least You know you have done well when your you have your brand scent down, when people can look at your post, your landing page, your ad without reading or going through it or seeing your name or seeing your logo and still know it's you. It's as simple as that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Digital Marketing Today is a weekly podcast where we discuss all things digital marketing. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to follow, like, and comment on your best takeaway. Turn on notifications to know when the next episode is out. And don't forget to share and rave to your friends about us. Till next week. Ciao!